Hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and the car that we are sitting in is the Kia Seltos. Now this is the diesel manual variant, which is the HTX Plus variant, and the price for this variant starts at rupees 16.5 lakh ex showroom. Well, in this video I'm going to tell you what all do you get with this particular variant. So without wasting any time, let's quickly start this video. So now let's quickly check out the exteriors of the Kia Seltos, the diesel variant. Now at the front, you will notice that you get LED headlamp, you get a connected LED DRL, and you also get LED fog lamp as well. Now this variant does not get ADAS, so obviously you don't get a radar and a camera that is present over here on the windscreen, but you can notice that the design overall remains the same. There you can't distinguish between a petrol and a diesel variant of the Seltos. If you move to the side, you get the beautiful 17-inch alloy wheels with all 4 discs. Ground clearance is also nice. You get body cladding all over that gives a muscular stance to the vehicle. If you move to the back, you get a wiper along with a washer, and you get that same connected LED tail lamp. Like you get the LED connected DRLs, the tail lamp also connects in between, and that also looks very nice. It's a wraparound tail light. You also get a shark fin antenna on top. You can see you get a panoramic sunroof, and if you notice at the back, you get a spoiler, and as I mentioned, you get a wiper along with a washer as well. You also get a reverse parking camera. You don't get a 360-degree camera in this variant, but you get a reverse parking camera that has adaptive guidelines. Now let me quickly just stop the car somewhere, and I will show you what all do you get on the inside of this variant, because there are a lot of things that this variant has to offer. Especially on the inside, you will get a ton of features. Let me just quickly park this vehicle somewhere and I will just show you what all you get on the inside. Now, first of all, when you enter the cabin, you will notice that you get this dual tone interior finish on the dashboard, where you have the stand finish and this black finish. Now this black finish is plastic, the stand finish is obviously soft touch material, and you get the same treatment on the door as well. On the door you get some brushed aluminum finish. You get a touchscreen over here that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but that is not wireless. You have to connect a wire, then only you will be able to access it. This is the inbuilt map. You get a full digital instrument cluster over here. Now the best thing about this instrument cluster is that it changes the theme. Right now it is bright sunlight. You can see it's almost 43 degrees, and you can see it is pretty sunny out here. Now in the evening, obviously you'll have a sunset theme. The sun will be going down. If it's raining, it'll be clouds, there'll be lightning, and at night obviously you'll have stars all around. So this thing changes theme according to the day, according to the climate, which is actually very nice. You get this flat bottom steering wheel that has the Seltos badging right over here. You have the steering mounted controls on either side. Then moving on over here, you get a dual zone climate control. You also get ventilated seats, as you can see over here. Now these ventilated seats are actually very helpful, especially in climates like right now it's 40 to 43 degrees, and I'm sitting peacefully in the car. The AC is also running at the lowest temperature, and the ventilated seat is also running at the lowest temperature. Well, the passenger and the driver both gets it, and it is very comfortable. You have a view button over here. If you press this, you can see you get the rear view. Let me just quickly show you the rear parking camera. This is the rear parking camera, and as I told you, you get adaptive guidelines with this as well. You don't get a 360-degree camera, but that's okay. This camera is pretty decent. Well, that is your parking sensor, and you also get a wireless charger, and the wireless charger is very neatly hidden over here. You see the slot over here, you can see this symbol. So you just have to place your phone, and once you place your phone, you can see that the light is on, and since the light is on, your phone is charging wirelessly. You also have a 12-volt socket over here. You have a Type A, Type C, and some storage space over here. Then storage space, you have 2 cup holders, you have bottle holders on the door, and you can see you have a Bose surround sound system as well. That is really nice. You have an auto dimming IR VM, you have an SOS button, you have an RSA button, and you get Kia Connect over here. You have a sunglass holder, then that's your LED lights. That is your vanity mirror. This side you don't get a vanity mirror. And the steering wheel is also adjustable for tilt and telescopic as well. So both adjustments are there. That is really necessary to get the right driving position. I think it is more than enough. The driver's seat is electronically adjustable. The passenger seat is manually adjustable, and you can see you get an armrest over here that opens up and reveals a cubby hole. You get this air purifier, you get AC vents, and you get Type C charging sockets at the rear. Now let me show you the rear section over here. That is how the rear section looks like. You get 3 adjustable headrests, 1 armrest. If you don't want this armrest, you can just fold fold it back, and that is the massive panoramic sunroof that I was talking about. It opens all the way up to the back, and it's a dual pane panoramic sunroof. First pane obviously opens, the second pane does not, and you can see the amount of sunlight that enters the cabin. So it's a good thing. Obviously you also get these manual blinds, and just let me close this because there's too much of heat coming from top. This is slightly tinted, as you can see. The glass over here and here is kind of dark, the sunshade, which is a good thing, but still this cloth is absolutely fantastic. It does not allow any heat to pass through, which is a really good thing. And as I mentioned, you get manual blinds for the rear section, and yeah, pretty decent. The ventilated seats are working absolutely excellently, especially in 43 degrees of temperature. And if you notice over here, you get a start stop button, you get the traction control, you get automatic start stop, and this is for your headlight leveling. Well, as I was mentioning, you also get this brushed aluminum finish on the door handles everywhere, and these are for your window control buttons. Well, now let's quickly drive this car and I'll tell you a little more about this. Okay, so first of all, I will be talking about the mileage, since this is a diesel engine. When the claim mileage for this vehicle is around 17, which is the 17 is claimed by the ARAI, but the car has been idling for a very long time, and we've done a highway trip, and you can see 18.3 kilometers we are getting within the city. That is absolutely unbelievable. Well, obviously the roads are free now, but if you're on the highway and if you're cruising, if you put cruise control and if you're cruising at 100, 19.5 to 20 is what you can achieve, which is absolutely fantastic. And within the city with peak traffic also, 14 to 16 is what you can expect, which is absolutely brilliant. So on a full tank, if you're on the highway, you can go up to 1000 kilometers, and that is a very, very nice thing. I mean, fuel efficiency is just spot on. It's giving you more fuel efficiency than the claimed figures by the ARAI, so that is a good thing. Well, obviously let's talk about the engine. It's a 1.5 liter turbo diesel engine, and it produces 114.5 bhp of power, 250 Nm of peak torque, and it comes mated to either the 6-speed manual or a automatic gearbox as well. Well, the manual gearbox is actually very nice. The clutch is light, stop and go traffic, no problems at all, because the clutch does not feel that heavy. So in stop and go traffic also, there is no problem, since the clutch is actually on the lighter side. Well, the automatic start stop button also helps. Well, there's a lot of traffic, you can switch it off, and it's a good thing you have that, because when the car is off, the AC also reduces a little bit, and if the car notices that the car is getting a little hot, it'll automatically start up. If we talk about performance, you can see that, let's do a pull from second gear. It revs all the way up to 5000 RPM, and reaching triple digit speeds is not a problem at all. Well, braking is also really nice. You get all 4 disc brakes, as I mentioned, so the car actually stops. Thanks to the UX Royal tires from JK, they are actually nice. Road noise is less because of that. Grip levels are also very decent, and since it has all 4 disc brakes, well, obviously the braking bite is actually nice. It gives you a lot of confidence, but obviously to upgrade, if you want a little more out of the brakes, you will have to upgrade your tires, and you will get a very, very good braking bite out of it. Well, now let us talk about the suspension. The suspension is on the softer side. Well, it's a very, very comfortable car, and on the highway it just glides. On the city also it's nice. It can do some cornering as well, but not some high speed cornering, because obviously it has some amount of body roll that will obviously you will feel, especially the passengers that are sitting at the back, they will feel the body roll. But overall it is a very, very good package. With the diesel engine, with the amount of power, the amount of torque that this has, the pulling power, and the spaciousness on the inside with the features, I think this is one of the best variants that you can get in the diesel. If someone's looking for a diesel variant of maybe any compact SUV, I would recommend you can go and check the Seltos, especially this variant, the HTX Plus variant. Starts at around 16.5 lakh rupees. You get a ton of features on the outside, on the inside, and especially if we talk about some creature comforts as well. Overall, it's a very good car. Safety wise, obviously you don't have ADAS, but you have 6 airbags, you have traction control, ABS, EBD. So other than that, it has a lot of features. Especially you don't have ADAS, it's fine, but the other safety features have got your back. So overall, guys, it's a very good car. You can go check it out, and if you have anything else to ask about this variant, please let us know in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and drive safe.